Right, can you say hello?
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Welcome to our day.
Oh, where's Dad? Why can't we hear anything? Hang on. You're not speaking, are you?
No.
There we go. Happy Father's Day to you. We love you, it's true. Happy Father's Day, dear Daddy. Happy Father's Day to you. Do you mind?
Mingin.
What?
Do you mind?
What?
Being gross. Oh, look who it is. Wow. Hi. Hi, Lucky. How are you doing? Are you happy? Are you happy? Do you miss me?
Hi, Lottie. Lottie. Hi, Lottie. Lottie. No. Lottie. Hi. Lottie. Lottie. Hi.
Wow. What was that?
It's
Oh.
gone now.
That was so cute.
And I caught it that time.
Oh, is that nice? Is that nice? Yeah.
Look where we are, guys. Yeah, we are hoping to attach the back wall onto Gizmo's home and sort his stable doors out. And yeah, hopefully then it's literally just going to be the last few things of makeshifting his bottle holder, putting more felt on the roof, and making sure everything's secure on the inside. But I got to try and do that with my hay fever, which, as you can see, my eyes are extremely swollen. And I think we've only been out here 10 minutes, roughly. And, yes, it's quite irritating on the eyes. Alright? What are you doing? Oh. Dixie's climbing on the fence panel. They've literally been like this since about 5:30 this morning because there's been so many different things irritating them. And dogs barking all the time. Right, I need to put you down because Sophie's using the jigsaw for the first time. And I can't even see what she's doing because I'm down here. Fun.
I will be shutting that gate.
Yes. So, we have come in. Oh, hi there. Whew. I never learned my lesson. Plus I forgot to mulch the machine back on because I was on a cylinder out in the garden. And I couldn't make it to turn my main machine on, so I got to wait for Stove. She needed a wee though, so... Soph's legs were hurting and shaking and her lower back was hurting, but she's not had her vitamin D in a while because pharmacy screwed it up. And her levels seem to drop quite quickly, so we've been out for an hour, and then about 5 minutes ago before I came in I was like, I'm on Doxy. And Soph was like, that'll be why you're so red then. For those that don't know, the antibiotic doxycycline reacts badly with the sun. Hence this. Hopefully it will die down. Hopefully it's not burnt. But we won't know until later or tomorrow, 100%. However, So successfully managed to use the jigsaw twice, which is fantastic, considering she's never done it before. But I trusted her with it, I trust her, and I couldn't make it to the area of the garden where it needed to be doing, so I talked her through how to do it, and she successfully managed to use it, which is amazing, because I'm all about teaching people so they can learn. And obviously Soph's never lived on her own before, so since we've been together and we've moved out, things like how to install the washing machine, how to install the cooker, because we've got an electric oven cooker thing, but because of the type of houses that we're in with the housing association, it's not a plug. You don't just plug it in and job's good on. You actually have to wire up the wires to the cooker to the wires to the wall. So I talked her through doing that, because I had to learn, and it's only fair that Soph learns as well. Like, it's things that she's never done before, so now if I'm in hospital and something goes wrong, she knows how she installed it. And yeah, so anything else that I have done and she's never done, I always try my best to let her explore and learn how to use these things. I mean, it was terrifying, I'm not gonna lie. Soph with a jigsaw, she's the most clumsiest person, and using an electric tool that could essentially take her leg off was absolutely terrifying, but she did it, so that's amazing. I managed to get both doors off, the stable doors that I've made, managed to get both of them off. I managed to plane the bit where I cut through it, so it's like the stable, like, goes from a whole door to a stable door. I do need to do a bit more dremeling, because the bit on the back of the door that's holding it together, part of the Z connection, is still a little bit too long for my liking, and the wood that is used, it expands when it gets wet, so I need to make sure that it's not going to be the case that if I don't do it and then it expands, the door completely locks and we can't get in to feed Gizmo. So we'll do that. We're going to do it in 2 days time, because I need to recover in between. I mean, I might feel great tomorrow, but I know that if I push it, I'm not going to do great for the rest of the week. So I'm going to do that in 2 days time. And I managed to put 4 extra hinges on. So now, before it was just on the one hinge and it was a bit wobbly. Now it's fully secure. It means we can open up the top of the stable door during the days, and the door ain't going to wobble or nearly fall off. It's going to be all secure, and then all that's left now, Soph needs to take a little bit off the bottom of the back panel that she was just doing then, and she needs to make it into an apex roof, and then whack it on, and then we're done. Because the last little bit that I will need to do is we're going to take one of the doors with the fox mesh off his current hutch, and we're going to attach that on the inside of this new home, so that when we open the top of the stable door out, the fox mesh one that's on the inside will swing round and go into its place, so that some air can get in there nicely and some sunlight and things like that. But we can't do that until the day we are actually putting him in there, because otherwise he's going to have a hole where a door is missing and he'll just get out and run around. So by the end of the week, Gizmo will be moving in to his retirement home, and I am so stinking excited. So you need to hit that subscribe button, and you need to hit the bell to follow this journey of moving our grandfather of a rabbit, who is turning 8 this year, I believe. 2 seconds, I will just calculate. Yep, he will be turning 8 in November. So he is pretty old and considered an old rabbit, which is why he's our grandfather, and he's going to be moving into his retirement home, and I'm super excited. So come with us on that journey. I nearly caught her yawning.
You did.
But I didn't.
No, she didn't.
It's 6 minutes past 9.
And we're falling asleep.
We're going to bed.
Yeah.
I've been awake since 5 though. Soph got woke up initially at 7:15, then 7:30, then 8 o'clock, and then at 8 o'clock she was just like, I'm not doing this. There was literally like people out walking their dogs that they do it every morning, and every morning the dogs bark the whole way round the estate.
And they're not just like little barks. They're like
It's yappy, yeah.
And like continual and like.
And the girl this morning it just got to our girls, and then they were barking, and then somebody was having something collected from the council to go to the tip. That was then at, I think, just gone 7:30.
That stupid o'clock in the morning.
Just a nightmare.
Yep.
And obviously then being up as long as we were, then doing stuff out in the garden.
Yeah.
We have pooped.
Been a long day.
Yeah. And normally, if I'm like a bit tired, I'd have a nap like just before bed, and then we'd go up. But I'm trying to prevent doing that so that by about midnight rather, I can start getting ready to go to sleep, and then trying to prevent it where I'm staying awake till 3-4 in the morning, and then waking at 5.
I was just going to say, especially seeing as you always seem to wake up at 5 at the moment.
Yeah. So we're trying to extend the amount of time I actually sleep.
Yes.
I chopped Alba's nails this afternoon. I am so...
This evening.
Yep. And it was just...
Oh my god, how many times have I just shot?
It was so funny, just...
She was so cute. She was looking at you with big giant little planet eyes like, Mommy, please don't do this to me.
Yep, and I'm just like, one more, and I'm like, nope, because she kept kicking and putting her arm away.
The thing is, Mummy, you kept saying one more.
One more
After
times.
each one.
How many toes do they have? 5 on each hand, 4 on each foot, don't they? Is it 18? How many toes do dogs have? I've never really thought about that. Don't disturb me, Mum. Don't tickle my toes. Who is it? A. Oh. Count quicker, babe. You only need to count one back
4
foot.
on the back and 5 on the front, I think.
Learned something new. But yeah, that was quite
We
entertaining.
haven't had dogs all of our lives or anything like that.
No. And then as soon as I said she was done, she knew like she was going to get a treat and ran straight up to the end of the puff and like leant over towards the cabinet, and it was just really, really cute.
And she had a broken earbud
Yeah.
too, and it was super cute.
Yeah.
And then she just looked at me like, wow.
Yay. The other day, we were watching Queer Eye, and they used this like little green stick thing to help with redness in your cheeks. And when I was then looking on Amazon, I found the exact one that Jonathan was talking about and showing. So the last 2 days I've been putting it on, and I'm impressed
with it.
I'm not red this evening.
Cool.
Considering how red I was when I last spoke to you guys because of Doxy, even this morning, the redness, like all over, seems to be...
It's been toned down a lot.
Yeah. I used to hate the redness on my face. I got bullied by it all the time in school. But... And all I do is mix it with a little bit of,
Moisturizer.
yeah, and just apply it. Most people mix it with foundation, but I don't wear that, so I just use moisturizer. And
you might
yeah,
have to do a yawn count on this or something. 'Cause
I think that's the
lost
third.
count.
It's the
I
third.
think that's more than the. I feel like that's like the sixth. I feel like
No.
I barely stopped yawning.
No, it's
I
only the
wasn't
third.
yawning before you picked up the camera.
Can you see the light glistening off my teeth?
No.
This one. We're tired.
Yeah.
So.
You reminded me of Fluffy then, like when he sat there smiling, do you know what I mean? Maybe not quite like that. What's wrong with your nose?
If you don't know who Fluffy is, he's a YouTuber. He's been around for forever, and he does like videos where he's taking the piss out of people. It is quite funny.
That's funny.
So yeah, go check him out. Literally. We're gonna go to bed.
Yeah.
I don't know what we're doing tomorrow. We're gonna be chilling. We're not gonna be doing much. I need to get some pictures. One of our new subscribers is like really in love with one of the games that we played. On Your Marks, I think it's called.
Yes, that's what it's called.
But you can't get it in their country, so I'm going to be taking pictures to help them design their own.
Yeah.
So that's going to be my goal for tomorrow.
Yeah.
So thanks for coming on this, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Good night, everyone.
Good night.